Welcome.
Hi guys, welcome back. So they launched their first 4 episodes of Hazbin Hotel Season 2, and all I can say is wow. The animation leveled up harder than Vox's ego, and that man wants to be God, so you know that's saying something. First, I was really surprised that they opened the first episode with Katie Killjoy and Tom Tringe, but it was a nice segue into the hotel. Vaggie wanting to change her name was totally unexpected, but at the same time, totally understandable. And I absolutely love her new hairstyle. Her big ponytail with the big bow is absolutely gorgeous. I also wonder why Alastor is acting so withdrawn from Charlie, Vaggie, and even Lucifer. He doesn't even want to compete with him. But I guess almost dying last season kinda broke him. This guy is acting about as emotionally available as a brick wall. He was super helpful back in season 1. So I guess we're gonna have to wait and see more episodes as they come out. I'm really not sure how the sinners thought that the purpose of the hotel was to kill angels. Like, who read the fine print upside down? Anyway, Fat Nuggets eating all of Husk peanuts was very cute. I really think Fat Nuggets is one of the best animal sidekicks on the show, but who are we kidding? They're all sweet. And I was really surprised that Angel Dust wanted and even asked about doing therapy with Charlie. That's some serious character development. I hope Husk and Angel officially become a thing, because they deserve each other. Then we see poor Charlie. She's torn apart by Sir Pinchas's death, and she cries as an egg boy shows her statues of him. Vaggie comes, and the poor thing tries to pretend that everything is great, but she's actually completely devastated. Our girl is smiling through a crisis. I guess she took Alastor's advice from last season to heart. Poor thing. Then they cut to Katie and Voxs, where Katie tries desperately to hit on him. But well, that failed epically because, well, she is not a deer and she's not a moth. Voxs tells Katie to stop writing anything positive about the hotel and that they have to give it the right spin. I think it's so cool how in season 1, Voxs was basically the butt of the joke, but this season, he's downright terrifying. Also, I was not expecting the sinners to be as obsessed with Nifty as I am, but after killing Adam, it's understandable. Cherry and Angel talking about Sir Pinchas. Poor thing. I need Cherry and Sir Pinchas back together. I don't care what it takes, it needs to happen. Then I love how they introduced Baxter. I love his character design, but I do wonder how he and Nifty are going to end up together. I know it happens, I just don't know how. Maybe through chaos and a love of cleaning products. Who knows? I love the Beast part of Has Been Guaranteed. Valentino laying over the Cybertruck was absolutely hilarious. And Voxs getting a little bit too power hungry toward the end of the song. Absolute perfection. And the look that Velvette and Valentino gave him at the end, priceless. They're clearly getting tired of him. I think they're definitely going to end up breaking up by the end of the season. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. It was also great to see Voxs being super cute with his pet shark, Shockwave, only to be interrupted by Velvette and Val coming in for a meeting. And it was great how during Vox's whole pep talk, Valentino was doodling and Velvette was on her phone. They clearly have no interest in what he has to say. He's giving PowerPoint presentation energy, and Valentino and Velvette have clocked out. But it was great to confirm that Voxs was definitely a cult leader when he was alive. I need more canon backstories for all the major sinners. Then there was the interaction between Charlie and Lucifer, and that was equal parts touching and hilarious. I loved how when Charlie asked him how he deals with stress, he just looks at all of his ducks. The man just said, therapy, nah, ducks are cheaper. I really like the Beast song Once We Get Up There. Voxs playing piano and Velvette's dress made out of angel wings were both great. Anywho, Katie and Tom twisting the hotel story to make Charlie look bad. What a classic PR spin. And I'm not sorry, I absolutely love Voxs. He's such a great villain. If public relations and media spin were an Olympic sport, Voxs would have 100 gold medals and a sponsorship deal or 2. Then Emily pops in just long enough to tell Charlie that the hotel works and that Sir Pinchas is in heaven. Then Charlie panics Girl, your project succeeded. Take the win. I get that she's overwhelmed by the V's and Pinchos, but still. Then we get to episode 2 with Sir Pinchos in heaven, but sadly chained up and on trial. Our guy can't catch a break, not even in paradise. Sarah is straight up in denial, and Emily's like, maybe we shouldn't smite him. His backstory is totally insane. He saw Jack the Ripper, and he was too scared to say anything. No wonder the guy is traumatized. But he risked himself for his friends, and that's how he got redeemed. Then Sarah and Lute start fighting. I get that Lute's in pain, but she's letting it rule her. She's more haunted than the Lizzie Borden house, hallucinating Adam and blaming Charlie when none of it's her fault. It was Nifty that got Adam. It wasn't Charlie. But Lute's song Gravity was an absolute banger. I listened to it basically on loop when it first launched. I didn't care for her last season, but this one she's slowly winning me over. Then Sarah puts Heaven in lockdown. Talk about divine panic mode. And then there's episode 3, where Charlie comes up with a bright idea to invite the V's to the hotel. That's like asking a fox to babysit your chickens. Yeah, not the greatest idea. I love her. But why? She seriously thought the V's would listen. Talk about delusional. Angel running into Voxs and Velvette was definitely a trauma speedrun. Charlie meant well, but she accidentally reopened every single wound Angel had and rubbed about 100 barrels of salt into the wound. Then there's the train scene. Angel tries to rescue Husk. Vaggie ends up saving them both, and Husk is still somehow angry at the end of it. Like, sir, you just got rescued twice. Be grateful. Charlie still hasn't mastered the whole boundaries thing yet, but luckily she still stands up for her friends. And Cherry finally accepts to stay at the hotel, realizing that's her only way to see Sir Pinchos again. Yes, we need to see her redemption arc. And then finally, there's episode 4, where Charlie agrees to do a live interview with Katie Killjoy, who is owned by Voxs. I swear, I love her, but she is more hard-headed than a goat with a metal helmet. Alastor being mad that he can't heal fast enough is totally relatable, but Lucifer roasting him totally didn't help. Alastor basically got cooked twice. No wonder he quit. But Alastor and Rosie's new outfits are absolutely gorgeous. They're basically cosplaying Mary Poppins and Bert. Come on, tell me they don't look alike. Rosie owning his soul was such a surprise. And it was really cool to see Alastor how he looked when he was alive. Though it was kind of a shame to have his story once again told by someone else. I want to hear it from him. Rosie telling him that he is the strongest sinner in hell, but no match for an archangel, tells us a lot. If Alastor, being the strongest sinner in hell, can't win a fight against one archangel, then Voxs, who thinks he's going to take over heaven, is more delusional than a toaster thinking it's going to hack the Pentagon. The Alastor versus the V's battle was totally epic. Vox's wires and electricity, Velvette's social media magic, and then there's Valentino with his guns? What is he, Hawkeye? I absolutely loved Nifty's J-pop number. It was totally adorable. Seeing how she views the hotel was pure serotonin. She genuinely believes in Charlie's dream, and I love that for her. Then Alastor stepping up to protect everyone by offering himself up to Voxs. That was such a surprise. That's clearly him pretending not to care while doing the most caring thing possible. And the flashback to Vox's sweater vest era, perfection. I'm definitely thinking that Alastor just wanted to mess with Voxs and divide the V's. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. By the way, just so you know, Amazon Prime is dropping 2 episodes every Wednesday, so make sure to stay tuned for those. What do you think about season 2 so far? Let me know down in the comments below. And while you're moseying around down there, make sure to hit the subscribe button, make sure to hit the bell to stay notified, and of course, if you like this video, if you liked this review, make sure to leave a like down below. And of course, make sure to go on over and subscribe to my awesome husband's channel, which is called Cosas para Tener. It's a Spanish-speaking channel that does gaming how-tos, reviews, unboxings, lots of cool stuff. I will have his links down in the description below. And well, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.
Goodbye.